Alright, so while I'm waiting for those potatoes to grow, so I can expand this all the way over, now it's time to finally build the barn over here, to move our animals from over there into. Alright, as you can see, it's actually been quite a while since the recording of the actual building of the barn. It's actually been a couple weeks since I last recorded, and in that time I've built up and finished the barn, and I also, as you can see, I have a new little PNG model down here that looks a lot better than the old one. And I didn't record the whole process of building this because, like I said, this was like the footage of me building the outside was like weeks ago, and I took a little break from playing Minecraft for a while. But I did finish like a lot of the interior. So I have like little pens for the animals in here. I don't have any bone meal to like make these like grown or anything, put any decorations in yet. Because for now I just want to get the animals actually in here. And up here I have like a little ladder that goes up here. I'm probably gonna put like storage up here, like barrels or something, of like all the steak and leather. I think I'm only gonna have the cows and sheep in here, and then have that pig pen outside of mud and stuff, and then the chicken coop somewhere else. And I also have just little areas up here where you can climb up. And you can like outlook, because barns really have like little like alcoves that you can climb up and have windows. So I just added these for decoration's sake and put like some hay bales up here. And the opposite side has one too. But you can't actually get up to the opposite side one. This one is purely just for decoration. I think this place turned out really, really nice. I added this like I didn't build this in the creative version of it. I just added the stripped oak logs on the floor to make it look like a worn down walkway. I think ended up looking really good. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I like the front design still, like this little diagonal line, because I was having issues designing it. I wanted to like maybe add like little top parts of the windows there. I might still do that later on. But right now I'm really happy with just how the outside turned out. And of course I still have to bone meal the roof too to have like plants and trees growing on it, like the mansion and then that house too. And this goes right up against the forest here. I probably am gonna mine down more trees out in this direction, just so it's not right up against the forest here. I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna build this wall that goes around Lime's field here. Oh, I still need to add these things, the shingles to these windows. The backside isn't too decorative. I might add some stuff later on, maybe. Depending on what I do back here, or if the back is visible often. And might put like maybe flowers or something down here, because it seems like there's a lot of like, this juts out a lot just for there to be nothing on the ground there. So I might add flowers there because I'm gonna add like, so the field isn't so like flat and empty. I'm probably gonna build some like man-made trees and then put some beehives in there. Because if bees pollinate flowers, they actually like drop pollen on their way back to the hive, and that pollen like makes crops grow faster. So I might add a couple beehives up and around the farm, and then have flowers around some of the buildings, so it'll look like nice atmosphere having bees flying around, pollinating flowers, and at the same time growing the crops while they're doing that. But I don't want to put too many bees, like just a couple every now and again for decoration's sake, because I'm going to have a yellow district maybe on the other side here. I haven't decided yet. Where it's like going to have all the honey and all that stuff over there since it's yellow, and maybe make a wheat field over there. Maybe. I haven't decided yet exactly what and where the yellow district is going to be. But just for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the cows and sheep in here. I think I'll have the cows on... Yeah, I'll have the cows on the left side here. Hopefully I have some wheat left over, because I use a lot of wheat to make those hay bales up there. But thankfully I built the little... I replaced the crops of wheat in those first fields I ever made over there. And those have been producing a lot of wheat in the meantime while I've been building. And all of these crops have been growing too. To where I think the field goes all the way to where I have like planned out now. So all the crops are like filled up right now. Let's see, hopefully I have some wheat left over in here. Okay, yeah, I do. Now the fun part is gonna be trying to get these cows all the way over there. Which shouldn't be too bad. It's not that far of a walk. I just hope they don't trample any crops on the way. And one issue I keep running into is I keep running out of moss, because all the roofs of these houses are made out of moss. And I keep having to go down in that giant cave that's below us to mine moss over and over again. And I was looking it up, and there are like automatic moss like farms I can make with redstone. And that might be my next project here, is to make an automatic moss farm, just so I don't have to keep going into caves and mining moss over and over again. I just press the lever and get moss produced for me. But it's a very complicated and like material heavy project, so I might hold off until I like am able to build it in creative mode first. Because there's also the sugarcane farm I want to build too, because I'm still getting materials to make more bookcases to finish off Mennington's house there. Let's see here. Alright. Get all these guys in here. Perfect. And then it kind of worked out. I had 4 left over, so I can breed them and have an even amount of wheat. Get 2 little baby cows. Perfect. I'm just going to keep the torches on the ground for now, because I'm going to replace all this with lanterns eventually. Hanging lanterns. And head over here in time to get the sheep. There's like 4 individual areas inside that barn that are closed off, because if I made them too big, the mobs will just despawn because it's too big of an area for them to wander around in. So I might separate some of these sheep by their color maybe, or figure out something else to put in those 2 other pens, maybe like horses or something. I'm not too sure yet. Oh boy, this is gonna be difficult. Because I just want some of these sheep. Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. Let me take one of these Oh, they're escaping anyway. Ah, close. Okay, yeah, maybe a couple more of you can come out. Okay, only a couple. Stop. Oh, oh my god. Okay. Some of them wandered back into the cow enclosure. Alright, all of you green sheep, follow me. And then I'll try to separate the white one once we get back to the barn here. See, maybe crouch walking is better since it makes me slightly slower here. So they don't lose interest, because if I walk too fast, I'll get too far away and they'll just get distracted by something else and stop following me. I still need to move all these chests. They have all kind of junk from what I've been building and mining down. All these oak tree or dark oak trees are still in there. I gotta move someplace. I thought about building a one of those big silos you see next to the barn houses sometimes, and like putting all of my wheat in there so it's right next to the barn house. It's like a giant storage silo to store wheat. That'd be a cool little thing. And then the chicken coop was probably gonna go, I don't know, maybe next to the barn house there or like somewhere nearby. I haven't planned it all out exactly yet. Alright, sheep. All of you, except for the white one. Alright, perfect. Because I want the white one to be over here in its own cage. Alright, there we go. Now they're separated by color, kind of. I do have a lot of green ones, 'cause I've been eating a lot of green wool. So I'm gonna have this green sheep pen is gonna be completely filled out for a while. Oh, one of them trampled the carrots. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, I'll just keep that in my hotbar for now. Hopefully it doesn't turn nighttime while I'm trying to move these sheep. I don't want to deal with any mobs right now. Mobs haven't been too big of a problem because since mobs can't spawn on like crops, that entire area is like mob proof. But because of that, a whole bunch of mobs spawn on the hillside there because that's the only place mobs can spawn. Now since everything else is mob proof. Okay, this is a lot of sheep. Hopefully they might trample some stuff on the way, but that's okay. This is like one of the few times I'm gonna need to transport mobs before this whole area is finished when it comes to like where the mobs are gonna go. Where the farm animals, I should say. Oh, I'm already kind of losing interest in some of them. See, like that green sheep is running away from me. Yeah, it's definitely gonna turn nighttime before I make it, but that's alright. I'll crouch walk so they don't lose interest in me. Alright, come on, sheep is getting dark. I need to hurry before mobs start spawning over here. Come on. Well, this area is starting to look like really pretty with all the lights now. Once I put like actual permanent lighting, like little lamppost around, this area is gonna look really pretty. Because right now this area is like really dark. Despite no mob spawning, it doesn't look good just having the fields all in darkness. Oh boy, some zombies are coming. Alright, I'm gonna have to take care of you because they're gonna enter the barn and not burn anymore because there's no more sunlight. Alright. All of you, enter the green field. Oh, what a nice sheep. He left on his own accord there. So he can join his friend over here. I'm gonna go ahead and breed these two white sheep just so I have at least start getting a little supply of white wool over here. And then this one blue sheep can stay in here just for now. Let's see, I can probably breed up some of these cows, some more of these cows too. Yeah, this is going along nicely. Much better than the little pens we had over there. Get rid of this creeper before he sneaks up on me doing something. Yep, that's our little animal pens upgraded to a much better home. Let's see if I can store these. Yeah, yep. Some gunpowder in there. Some of that, some of that. Let me just put all these random building materials away because they're clogging up my inventory right now. I got all kinds of like wood and lime wool. I did actually have some moss left over because I went ahead and gathered a bunch of it just in case. I don't want to be just short of building the roof. See, I doubt I have any bones in here for bone meal. No. I need to find a skeleton spawner nearby. And go ahead and make a skeleton farm, because that would be awesome having a bunch of bones, because bones are used for so many things. So look, I'm running low on sticks too. Instead of making sticks, I'm probably gonna mine down those spruce trees I have been farming in front of my house. Because one thing I've been struggling with is spruce. Like, I use a lot of the spruce logs for stuff. So I've been having to keep mining down these trees and growing them, mining them down, growing them over and over. That's been an annoying process. I'm gonna build like a giant tree farm one of these days, like around here in the farming area. Just even more green things to add, like the leaves of the trees. I was thinking it would be really cool to have like a that same tree farm. Have a tree for every person subscribed to my channel, or even like every person who's like follows me on every social media, like have a sign on the tree saying like the person's name and like maybe some decorations around it if they request like certain things to be around the tree. I think that would be a really cool idea, but unfortunately I don't think there's any way for me to like track every single one of my subscribers. I think there is a way on like on Twitter and like Instagram I can like click on my followers and it'll show me like a super long list. Which right now it's not super long, it's only like, you know, 20 or so people. Which is still crazy like that. You know, over like 20 or 30 or 50 people follow me and like watch my videos. That's crazy to me. That's like a big group of people. I want to, you know, show my thanks by like having a tree for every person. And I know not every single person will comment and be like, hey, I want, you know, this around my tree, or I want this kind of tree. So a lot of them will just probably just be like basic oak trees or something. But it's still a cool idea I want to do one day. Like one day if I ever have like 5,000 subscribers, have like 5,000 trees with a person's name on there. It'll really show like, you know, how big a deal it is that many people would follow me or watch my videos. But for now, I'm just gonna mine these few spruce trees. It'll probably be like somewhere in that forest. Like after I build the wall, get a border defined past the wall. Maybe I haven't decided because it's gonna have to be like a giant area. I can like forever expand. Cause I never know. One day maybe I'll have 1 million subscribers. I'll never know. I'll need an area for 1 million trees. I know that on YouTube sometimes it doesn't even show me all my subscribers. Like it says I have like 35 subscribers or something, but if I click on the thing that shows me who they are, it only shows like 12 or something. Which is strange, but there's only so much I can, you know, do about that. I'll try my best to have a tree for everybody. One day. That's just a far goal. I'd like to have, like, it would be a cool thing to show and talk about. See, I think I took all my sticks from this attic area. Yeah, this is all the dark oak wood access from everywhere else. I can't store it. I still need to finish my house too. Like a lot of the outside isn't decorated. Like I still need to add a bunch of plants and stuff. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this big room yet. I was gonna make it a trophy room, but I kind of got sidetracked with building stuff. I still want to build the tree on top, but I'm worried about, you know, building things that are actually useful, like sugarcane farm and then that moss farm. It would be kind of uneventful to have this like 100 episodes of me building little houses. Even though I know it's like interesting to watch, but I'd like to make some progress. Especially like there was a couple episodes, like around when I went to the Nether, where I did some progress stuff. Like I built an enchantment table, went to the Nether, made glowstone, like did a bunch of game progression stuff all within a close time period. And now it feels like I haven't done much other than build a barn and make a bunch of farmland. Which is it's still progress when it comes to building my world here. In fact, now that I'm looking at this, I think the next thing I'm going to do is probably finally build the bridges that connect my house island to like the mainland, because I am tired of having to swim across this every time. I finally have it planned out a little bit more. Like I think it's going to go straight from the door, go straight, and then probably get to a little island, like a really tiny island, like right here maybe. Or right here, and it's going to go straight again all the way over. Just a little bit of land that juts out. And make it connect to the farmland here. Because I think it's faster to just go straight there than straight over here instead of running all the way around to the farm house. I mean the barn every time. And I also need to make a path, because these little dividers are 2 blocks tall and I can't go around them. So I need to make it like a little path that goes through here, like a 1-block path, and then like a staircase up. Because right now I need to run all the way around just to get to the barn. I haven't even planned out what all this is going to be yet. Yeah, ignore that piece of log up there. I'm going to cover it up with like an azalea bush eventually once it's all grown up there. Yeah, like I said, as I was saying, I need to go find a skeleton spawner, but at the same time, I don't have any reason to go. I need to replace those. I don't have any reason to go mining for a long time, since that huge ore expedition I did in the last episode. I'm gonna be good on resources for like forever. Which is another reason why I might build this moss farm, because it's very resource heavy. I need to make a bunch of complicated redstone components, and I don't know if I have the resources for all that. Because I know I have a good bit of redstone, but I know I need like quartz for like comparators and like a bunch of iron for hoppers. Like, I know you saw how much iron we have. I don't know if you all like the people who follow me on YouTube, like follow my Twitter, but I posted a picture of like just all the iron I got from that expedition. Like in my inventory, and it was literally like it completely filled up my inventory. It was crazy how much I ended up getting from that trip. And this is the first time I've played since they added like things like that, like the big ore veins and stuff underground. I mean, it's really cool they added that. Just so like you just have a giant source of iron. It's not like grindy or farmy either. Like, it's like a legit way of, going down like you're legitimately mining, for that. It's a cool thing they added.